Hey everybody, this is Mark Lurie, CEO and co-founder of SmartPedal. Today I'm underneath the dash of a Toyota Prius 2010 Gen 3 to show you how to quickly and easily install SmartPedal in this series vehicle. Again, while this is a 2010, these instructions are good for 2010 through 2015, the entire Gen 3 series. Okay, let's begin with our safety protocols for installing SmartPedal. You want to park your car in a level spot, have the parking brake fully engaged, the engine off, and the driver's door left open for about 3 minutes before you look under that dash. Okay, that's our safety. Let's get to work now. The key to installing SmartPedal is to get access to the connector at the top of the pedal. This connector carries the signals from the pedal itself through a wiring harness to the engine, and from there the engine processes it to determine how much power output it needs to generate. Well, you can see that this connector is partially obscured by this panel, which descriptively enough is called an underdash panel. Toyota has mounted this panel with 3 screws to the underside of the dash. We don't need to remove those screws. In fact, we don't need to do anything with tools to install this. All we need to do is get access to this connector, and Toyota's made it very helpful for us. Back here, there's a piece of plastic that extrudes from the far edge of this panel and goes into this square receptacle on the back end. All we need to do is pop that out of there, and to do that we just apply a little bit of pressure to bend the panel along its entire length and then pull it out. That's it. Really simple. Apply pressure gently so you don't just torque the thing, but it's a fairly forgiving piece of plastic. It's a little bit rubberized. You'll feel it when you're there, and you'll realize it's very easy and simple to do. Okay, that's out of the way, so we've got beautiful access now to this connector on the top of the pedal. To release it, there's a latch at the very top we're going to apply some finger pressure to. There's a fulcrum there, and then the release is down there, and it flips up over a latch. To give it enough pressure, I really have to reach my hand back there. I can't just press like that and put enough pressure. So I've got to block it from you. But there it is, it's fully released. You can see the orange grommet in there for weather protection, and the wiring harness that's going to carry the signals back to the engine. Okay, we're halfway done installing SmartPedal already. The next step that we have to do is to go ahead and attach this connector on the harness to SmartPedal now. Oops. Before I do that, let me actually show you SmartPedal. You'll see that there's a male connector on this end, a female connector on this end. That means you just can't install this backwards or upside down or anything like that. It really is designed to be foolproof. So the first part of that is to, pardon me, it's a little harder to do it one-handed here, but the first part of that is to put the female connector from the wire harness on here. And when you press it all the way down, you'll feel and also hear the connection made, because the latch slides home. And then if you give it a little pressure with your thumb and forefinger, you'll find that it will not slide off. So we've got a good connection there. And we're now 3/4 done with the physical installation. The next step is to take this connector and push it down on top of the pedal. And now you'll see that it's still up. It hasn't gone all the way down yet, so we've got to give it just a little bit more pressure. And then that latch pops into place. You'll feel it, and you'll also hear a tiny little snapping sound. So that's SmartPedal. It's now fully installed in a vehicle. The only last thing we have to do is bring this panel down and put it back in place. So on my camera phone, it says I took 4 minutes to show this to you. I think if I hadn't been videoing it, it'd probably be about a 1 or 2 minute process. It is probably going to take about 5, because it'll be your first time doing this work under the dash. And even if it takes 10, no problem. It's very easy, very safe. And look for the next video now, which is how to calibrate SmartPedal for the first time, and also how to change between the advanced driving modes. Thanks much.